Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about something that can completely change your energy, focus, productivity, and mindset. A productive morning routine. Many people wake up feeling lazy, stressed, distracted, tired, and unmotivated. They start the day by checking phones, wasting time online, rushing everything, and feeling mentally exhausted before the day even properly begins. But successful and productive people understand something important. The way you start your morning often shapes your entire day. A calm, focused, healthy morning can improve your mood, discipline, confidence, energy, and productivity. In this video, I will share a powerful, productive morning routine with simple habits that can help you feel better, stay focused, improve your mindset, and build a more successful life. Everything will be explained in very simple English for beginners. So relax, listen carefully, and let's begin the day in a smarter and healthier way together. Lesson 1. Wake up early and calmly. One of the most powerful habits that can completely change your life is waking up early. Many successful and productive people protect their mornings very carefully. Why? Because mornings are peaceful. The world is quieter. There are fewer distractions. The mind feels fresher, and you have more control over your time. Many people wake up late and immediately start feeling stressed. They rush everything, checking notifications, getting ready quickly, feeling pressure, and starting the day with anxiety. This creates mental chaos very early. But productive mornings begin differently. They begin with calmness. Another important truth is this: the first few minutes after waking up affect your mindset greatly. If you wake up and immediately fill your brain with stress, noise, and distractions, your entire day often feels heavy and unfocused. That is why productive people try to create peaceful mornings. Instead of immediately checking the phone, they take time to wake up slowly and consciously. For example, taking deep breaths, stretching the body, opening the window, feeling sunlight, sitting quietly for a few moments. These small actions help the brain wake up naturally. Another important thing is consistency. Try waking up at the same time every day. This trains your body clock and improves sleep quality, energy, focus, and mental stability. At first, waking up early may feel difficult. That is normal. The body needs time to adapt. But slowly, early mornings begin feeling natural and peaceful. Another powerful lesson is self-control. Waking up early teaches discipline. Every morning you choose growth over laziness, purpose over comfort, and control over excuses. This builds mental strength slowly. Another important truth is this: early mornings create extra time for improvement. Many people complain they have no time for exercise, learning, reading, or personal growth. But productive mornings create space for these habits. Even one peaceful, productive hour every morning can completely change your future over time. Another major lesson is mindset. When you wake up early with intention, the brain feels more organized and focused. You feel less rushed and more prepared mentally. A calm morning creates a calmer day. So remember this carefully. Do not start your mornings with stress and distraction. Start your mornings with peace, focus, and purpose. Because productive mornings often create productive lives. Lesson 2. Drink water and wake up your body. After sleeping for many hours, your body becomes dehydrated. That is why drinking water in the morning is extremely important. Many people wake up and immediately drink coffee or check their phones, but the body first needs hydration. Water helps. Wake up the brain, improve energy, support digestion, and increase focus. Even one glass of water in the morning can help the body feel fresher and more awake. Another important truth is this: your body affects your mind greatly. When the body feels tired and heavy, the mind often feels lazy too. That is why physical movement is very important during the morning. You do not need an extremely difficult workout. Simple movement helps greatly. For example, stretching, walking, yoga, light exercise, simple body movement. Movement increases blood flow and sends energy throughout the body. Another powerful lesson is this: movement wakes up the brain naturally. Many people feel mentally lazy in the morning because the body remains inactive. But movement creates alertness and energy. Even 10 or 15 minutes of exercise can completely change your mood. Another important thing is consistency. You do not need perfection. You simply need regular healthy habits. Small healthy actions repeated daily create strong long-term results. Another major truth is this: morning movement improves mental health too. Exercise helps reduce stress, overthinking, anxiety, and emotional pressure. A moving body creates a stronger mind. Another powerful habit is going outside briefly in the morning sunlight. Natural sunlight helps the body wake up naturally and improves energy levels. Fresh air and sunlight also improve mood greatly. Another important lesson is self-respect. Taking care of your body early in the morning sends a powerful message to your brain. My health matters. My body matters. My future matters. This builds discipline and self-care habits slowly. So remember this carefully. Do not start your mornings with laziness and inactivity. Wake up your body, move your body, hydrate your body. Because strong mornings often begin with strong physical energy. Lesson 3. Avoid your phone. Early in the morning, one of the biggest mistakes many people make is checking their phone immediately after waking up. Before even fully waking up, they start scrolling social media, checking notifications, reading messages, and consuming endless information. This destroys focus very early. Another important truth is this: your mind is very sensitive during the first moments of the morning. What you consume early strongly affects your emotions, focus, mindset, and energy. If the first thing you see is stressful news, negative content, comparison, or distractions, your mind quickly becomes overwhelmed. Many people lose mental clarity before the day even properly begins. Another major problem is distraction addiction. Phones constantly steal attention. One quick check often becomes 30 minutes or 1 hour of wasted time. This weakens productivity greatly. Another important lesson is control. Productive people try to control their mornings instead of allowing technology to control them. They protect their focus carefully. Instead of immediately consuming information, they first focus on their own mind, body, goals, and routine. Another powerful truth is this: the first hour of the morning is extremely valuable. It often shapes the emotional direction of the entire day. If the morning begins with distraction, the rest of the day often feels unfocused too. Another important thing is comparison. Social media early in the morning can create jealousy, stress, insecurity, and emotional pressure. Many people begin comparing their life with others immediately after waking up. This damages mental peace. A peaceful morning should strengthen your mind, not weaken it. Another powerful habit is creating a phone-free morning for some time after waking up. Instead of immediately using the phone, drink water, stretch, think peacefully, plan your day, exercise, read, or practice gratitude. These habits create a much stronger mental state. Another important lesson is attention. Your attention is valuable. Where attention goes, energy follows. If your attention is constantly scattered, productivity becomes weak. Protecting your focus is one of the most important success habits. Another major truth is this: most distractions today are designed to control attention. That is why self-control matters greatly. Strong mornings require intentional focus. Another powerful thing is mental peace. Quiet mornings without constant phone stimulation help the brain feel calmer, clearer, and more emotionally balanced. This improves decision-making, concentration, and productivity throughout the day. So remember this carefully. Do not allow your phone to control your mornings. Protect your focus early. Protect your mental peace early. Protect your energy early. Because successful mornings begin with intentional focus, not endless distraction. Lesson 4. Feed your mind with positive information. Many people wake up and immediately fill their brain with negativity. They start the morning with stressful news, social media comparison, arguments online, negative videos, fear, gossip, and endless distractions. Then later they wonder, why do I feel mentally tired? Why do I feel unmotivated? Why does my mind feel heavy? The answer is simple. The brain becomes shaped by what it consumes repeatedly. Another important truth is this: your thoughts influence your emotions greatly, and your emotions influence your actions. That is why feeding your mind with positive and useful information is extremely important. Productive people understand something powerful. The morning is one of the most sensitive mental periods of the day. What enters the brain early often affects focus, mood, motivation, discipline, and energy for many hours. That is why successful people protect their mental environment carefully. Another major problem today is information overload. People consume enormous amounts of content daily. Videos, short clips, drama, arguments, negative news, entertainment, endless scrolling. The brain becomes overwhelmed, and too much negative information slowly damages focus, peace, confidence, and emotional stability. Another important lesson is intentional learning. Productive people choose information carefully. Instead of feeding the brain useless negativity, they focus on learning, growth, positivity, inspiration, and useful knowledge. For example, reading books, listening to motivational content, learning English, watching educational videos, listening to podcasts, reading inspiring ideas. These habits slowly improve thinking patterns. Another powerful truth is this: the quality of your input affects the quality of your output. If your brain constantly consumes negativity, distraction, and meaningless content, your thoughts often become weaker too. But positive learning strengthens the mind. Another important thing is mindset. Morning learning helps create a productive mindset for the day. For example, listening to inspiring ideas early can increase motivation, focus, discipline, and positivity. This changes how you approach the rest of the day. Another major lesson is protecting attention. Attention is valuable. Where attention goes, mental energy follows. That is why productive people try not to waste mental energy on useless content early in the morning. Another important truth is this: The brain remembers repeated information. If you repeatedly consume fear, negativity, gossip, and stress, the mind slowly becomes more anxious and distracted. But repeated positive learning creates stronger thinking too. That is why daily mental habits matter greatly. Another powerful lesson is self-education. Many successful people spend mornings learning something valuable. Why? Because knowledge compounds slowly over time. Learning a little every day creates enormous growth later. For example, reading 10 pages daily may become many books yearly. Learning English daily may create fluency over time. Small learning habits create huge long-term improvement. Another important thing is emotional protection. Not all content deserves access to your mind. Many people allow random negative information to control their emotions constantly. This weakens mental peace. Strong people become careful about what they consume mentally. Another major lesson is focus. Positive information improves concentration and direction. Negative information often creates confusion, stress, emotional exhaustion, and distraction. That is why mental discipline matters greatly. Another important truth is this: the mind becomes stronger when it consumes meaningful information regularly. Healthy mental input creates healthier thinking patterns. Another powerful thing is inspiration. Sometimes one positive idea in the morning can completely change your mindset for the entire day. One strong lesson, one motivational message, one useful learning session. These small moments can create emotional energy and clarity. Another important lesson is avoiding comparison. Social media often causes people to compare their life constantly with others. This creates insecurity and dissatisfaction. But productive mornings should build confidence, not destroy it. Focus on improving yourself instead of comparing yourself constantly. Another powerful truth is this: mental health improves when the brain receives healthier information. Peaceful learning creates calmer emotions. That is why educational and motivational content can become powerful daily habits. Another important thing is consistency. Feeding your mind positively once is not enough. Healthy thinking grows through repeated exposure. Daily positive input creates long-term mental strength. Another major lesson is self-control. You cannot always control the world around you, but you can control what enters your mind daily. That choice shapes your future thinking greatly. Another important truth is this: your morning thoughts often shape your daily behavior. If your morning begins with negativity and distraction, the rest of the day often feels weaker too. But if your morning begins with focus, learning, positivity, and growth, your mindset becomes much stronger. Another powerful lesson is intentional growth. Productive people actively build their mind every day. They understand a strong mind creates a strong life. That is why they protect their mental environment carefully. So remember this carefully. Feed your mind with positivity early in the morning. Learn useful things. Protect your focus. Avoid unnecessary negativity. Choose information wisely. Because the thoughts you feed daily slowly become the person you become. Lesson 5. Eat a healthy breakfast. A healthy breakfast is very important for a productive morning. Many people skip breakfast or eat unhealthy food early in the day. Then later they feel tired, lazy, and unfocused. Your body needs good energy to work properly. Healthy food helps improve focus, mood, energy, and concentration. Simple healthy foods like fruits, eggs, oats, milk, yogurt, and homemade food can help the body feel stronger and more active. Another important truth is this: Your body affects your mind. When your body feels healthy, your brain works better too. You do not need a perfect diet. You simply need healthier choices more consistently. Small, healthy habits repeated daily create powerful long-term results. So remember this carefully. A productive morning needs both a healthy mind and a healthy body. Lesson 6. Start the day with discipline. Discipline means doing what needs to be done even when you do not feel like doing it. Many people wake up and immediately follow their emotions. If they feel lazy, they stay in bed longer. If they feel distracted, they waste time online. If they feel unmotivated, they avoid important tasks. But productive people understand something important. A successful life cannot be built only on feelings. Feelings change constantly. Some mornings you feel energetic. Some mornings you feel tired. That is normal. But discipline helps people continue moving forward even during difficult days. Another important truth is this. The way you start your morning often shapes your mindset for the entire day. When you wake up with discipline, the brain feels stronger and more organized. Simple disciplined actions matter greatly. Making your bed, waking up on time, avoiding distractions, moving your body, planning your day. These small habits teach the brain self-control. Another powerful lesson is identity. Every disciplined morning slowly changes how you see yourself. You begin thinking, I am becoming stronger. I control my habits. I can improve my life. This builds confidence slowly. Another important thing is momentum. One disciplined action often creates another disciplined action. A productive morning usually leads to a more productive day. Discipline compounds slowly over time, and eventually small disciplined habits create big life changes. Lesson 7. Focus on consistency, not perfection. Many people make is trying to create a perfect routine immediately. They create huge, unrealistic plans. Wake up at 4 a.m. Exercise 1 hour daily. Read many books. Study for hours. Never feel tired. Then after some difficult days, they become exhausted and quit completely. Why? Because perfection is unrealistic. Real growth happens slowly. Another important truth is this. Consistency matters much more than perfection. Small habits repeated daily create stronger long-term results than extreme habits done only temporarily. For example, a person who studies English 20 minutes every day often improves more than someone who studies 8 hours once and then quits for weeks. Daily repetition creates lasting progress. Another major lesson is patience. Many people stop because results feel slow, but transformation usually happens quietly. Small improvements become visible only after consistent effort over time. Another important thing is self-compassion. Some people become extremely negative after missing one day. They think, I failed. My routine is ruined. But one imperfect day changes nothing. The important thing is returning again. Productive people continue even after mistakes. Another powerful truth is this. Long-term consistency creates extraordinary results. Tiny daily effort repeated for months and years can completely transform health, mindset, focus, confidence, and productivity. Lesson 8. Build a morning routine that supports your future. Your morning routine is not only about productivity, it is about building your future self. Every morning you are shaping your mindset, habits, discipline, health, focus, and future life. Another important truth is this. The way you spend your morning slowly becomes the way you spend your life. That is why mornings matter so much. A chaotic morning often creates a chaotic day. but a calm and intentional morning creates stronger direction. Another major lesson is purpose. Do not build a morning routine only because other people do it. Build a routine that supports your goals and future. For example, if you want better health, include exercise. If you want stronger focus, reduce distractions. If you want better English, practice English every morning. Your habits should support the person you want to become. Another important thing is long-term thinking. Morning habits may seem small today, but repeated daily, they slowly shape your future identity. One disciplined year can completely transform a person's life. Another powerful truth is this: success usually begins before the world wakes up. The quiet morning hours are powerful opportunities for growth, learning, peace, focus, and self-improvement. Protect those hours carefully. Another important lesson is intentional living. Do not live every day automatically. Wake up with purpose. Use your mornings wisely. Protect your mental energy. Focus on growth. Another major truth is this: your future life is being built by your daily routines. That is why morning habits matter more than many people realize. So remember this carefully. A productive morning routine is not about perfection. It is about discipline, consistency, focus, and intentional living. Build mornings that make you stronger mentally, physically, and emotionally. Because when you change your mornings, you slowly begin changing your entire life. A productive morning can completely change your mindset, focus, energy, and future. Start small, stay consistent, and build healthy morning habits every day. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe for more powerful and helpful videos.